Hey, welcome to Craig Pest channel. Today we are going on a small drive to an abandoned Volkswagen Beetle that I put up a video about a couple days ago. I put a video up about it, and I was noticing that that Beetle, when I was going over the video, had no place for a clutch pedal. There was no place for it, which got me going on Google and searching automatic transmission Volkswagen Beetle. Now, the Volkswagen Beetle never had an automatic transmission. It had what was called an AutoStick, which was a very early semi-automatic transmission. I had never heard of these things before, so I'm going to go up and check it out. Now, I would suggest searching AutoStick Volkswagen Beetle, because these things are actually really cool, these Beetles. So, let's go check it out. Okay, as you can see, I'm back in my car. I decided to drive the rest of the way closer. I was parked way down there. I decided to just drive here. So, it's not bad terrain. It's just a little bit bumpy. So, yes, this thing I was looking at, there's no place for a clutch pedal. This is a semi-automatic transmission AutoStick Beetle. These things are really rare, apparently, I believe. I believe they're rare. I've never heard of this thing, and I'm pretty knowledgeable about weird, tiny cars. And when you think Volkswagen Beetle, you don't think rare, but if you hear AutoStick, you go, huh? Because you've never heard of them. I've never heard of them, at least. So, we're at the car. Here it is. And we're going to check this thing out really quick. I've never heard of AutoStick. This door is really rotted out. I want to save this car is what I want to do. Because this right here is some kind of box that goes with this in the AutoStick. Something to do with that. In there's like a torque converter, but with two clutches. And you got to press the brake down on this thing in order to engage it into gear with the shifter, and you shift it like you do a normal shifter. It's got L1 and 2, or L2 and 3, I'm not sure, or I believe it's L1, 2 in reverse. This thing is really cool. As you can see in the floor, let me turn my camera flash on. There's no place for a clutch pedal. So this is an AutoStick Beetle. You gotta and you gotta shift it like you normally would a standard transmission, but it doesn't have a clutch pedal. This has a torque converter with like two clutches. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm probably gonna get yelled at in the comments if I'm getting anything wrong by Volkswagen enthusiasts. But this apparently, I believe, don't trust me on this, I'd go look it up for yourself because it's pretty interesting. I read an article on it. That the AutoStick has a clutch. It has like two clutches, and then it has a torque converter that goes to these transaxles here. It's some kind of weird setup that I don't think it caught on, because you never hear of AutoStick Beetles. When you think Beetles, you really just, in America, you think standard transmission. Apparently it had an automatic, or at least a semi-automatic version. What this reminds me of is the 1950s cars and 40s cars with the fluid drive transmissions. They were standard transmissions, but they had fluid in them to help it, I don't know, it was easier to drive. I think it was marketed towards women. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool with its AutoStick transmission. I believe these do something with it somehow, these weird boxes. Yes, these are weird, these AutoStick cars. And I had no idea they existed until a few days ago when I reviewed that video and saw that there was no place for a clutch pedal in there. As you can see, again, from this angle, no place for a clutch pedal. There's not even a hole for it. And this was hold on, let me show you. I'll just cut from this back to my car. I'm too lazy to do that since my car's all the way over there. But it's just a normal H pattern, but it's got low, which you start on the hill, and then 1, which is normal driving, and you can get up to 55 miles an hour in first gear, and then 2, which will get you up to highway speeds, and then reverse. I believe that's the pattern. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. But that has made realizing that. Wow, look at this. That is pretty rotted there. I did not notice that. I don't know. I want to cut these doors off, fix this car up. I want to fix this thing. What I want to do is I want to figure out how to get one of these engines. My neighbor has one. I want to get one of these and drag this thing out and fix this thing up. Make it really nice. But yes, so this is an AutoStick Beetle, which is really, really weird. And it is unknown to me. I do not know these things. But it is an AutoStick Beetle, and they're really weird. I want to save this car, but first thing I would do is reinforce everything. I would make this thing into a beach buggy. Use it for literally driving in the woods. Off-road driving in the woods. That would be fun. And this little Beetle. Is this McPherson strut suspension? I'm not sure. If it is, then this is a Super Beetle. But again, I'm not sure. I don't know anything about AutoStick, really. If any of you have any more details that I've left out, please comment below, because this thing is weird. Thanks for watching.